All right, we're back with Roundrel on Cruciball 15. Enemies get an additional turn when we reload. Let's see. On discard, gain Illusion equal to 2 times the discarded orb's crit damage. Basalt Totem or Froggo. Let's take the Froggo Amulet. Basalt Totem would be nice, but you do have to spend gold on that. Froggo Amulet, we're going to be adding orbs for sure. So we got the Mole. All right. Let's see what bomb we hit first. All right, so the pea shooters are taken care of. Let's see if we can grab a good bit of gold before we start going after other bombs. Good. All right. So we know we wouldn't mind some targeting orbs here, so maybe we take a Concentrication. Maybe we'll work towards this elite over on the left. All right. It'd be nice if we could get another. I guess to say if we can get a bomb, we have a bomb right here we can hit. All right, aim at the bat because it's going to be in our face before we know it. All right, we got a decent amount of gold. Cruciballos. It's a little too early. There's a good high chance that we're gonna want extra crits on the board. Well, I guess it only adds 1 extra crit. Or 3, I guess, when it gets upgraded. We'll kinda hold on to our money for a little bit in case we want to go to the shop. And I guess we'll try to greed a little gold on the way out. I'm half tempted to take this. Let's take it. I honestly don't know what we're going to do with it, but we're going to give it a try. Check behind the waterfall. Ooh, duplication potion. All right. That is like step 1 to like an awesome build. So refreshing punch and reorbanizer are like the other 2 things we would like. Does not do any damage yet, so I have to keep that in mind. Probably shouldn't have skipped. Let's see. Crit. Can we get the crit and the bomb? Not. Maybe, but. Let's just shoot to this bomb then. Hey, that wasn't terrible. Although we probably should have been aiming at the back guy. Refresh is in a tough spot. I could try to dig it out, or I could try to get a bounce off the wall. Probably dig out's I would say the safer route. Oh, it hit everything but the crit. Terrible actually does damage. Although we can maybe speed up getting into concentrication. I don't know how I'm managing to dance around the crits so well today. We are a little lower. How does this upgrade? I don't remember. So it doesn't actually get damage. It just turns things into gold quicker. All right, let's upgrade and heal, and we're going to ignore the first shop. Refreshes also trigger crits. We'll take that. Hoping to hit more bombs down there. All right, it's bad shot. Oh, the slimed slowed it down. I was hoping it was going to pop off the edge and hit the refresh there. Okay, we're like all over the place here. Bomb would actually kill a few things, but I don't think I'm going to hit the bomb that I need to. Yeah. Straight off the board. See, I only need 5, but we don't have many pegs on the board. All right, this is not great when you're spending all your money healing so early. Skip the shop. I think I want to navigate right out of here. Yeah, so I should probably take some shots that way to clear our path. Once again, we're healing. Get 2 relics, hopefully, if I don't misnavigate. Oh my god. Okay, Super Boost is actually kind of handy here. Guess we're duplicating concentrication. Let's see. 15 darkness. When, oh wait, is that when an enemy hits us? Yes. Alright, a couple extra bombs on the board. The elite's kind of dangerous, but we kind of need to heal before we get into this boss fight. I guess we just try to dig down here. A couple extra bombs on the board are going to be helpful to manage these slimes. I think we're okay to shoot this guy. I'm not too worried about the rainbow slime. I was hoping to not take all this damage here. Alright, I don't think Super Boots is going to help here. We probably hit almost all the pegs on the board. I'll take Criticus. Alright, maybe that 3 health is the difference. Let's see, refreshes do trigger crits, right? Yes, not the other way around. See, actually, we're in pretty good shape, so let's shoot Electrum. Let's see. Am I going to see the mole, or is he going to pop by during our reload? I think he pops by during our reload. Okay. Good. So we're still looking for a Reorbanizer. We finally healed up, so let's maybe upgrade. Let's see, we can upgrade you once too. Focus Blast. I think we just take Spirit's Fate here. Start the next act by fighting a mini-boss from that act with no rewards after it. Orbert's Nightmare. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I did it once, and luckily I had like multi-ball with, you know, like, so I could kind of see where I was shooting. Like I had multiple kind of arcs coming off my orb so I could see. We could do mini bossification. All right, guess we match up okay against this guy. We have several targeting orbs and they're spaced out nicely, so. All right. Might kill here? No, okay. So we had some exploitable. But we do get out. We either took no damage or minimal damage. I don't recall. We're gonna continue to try to, as I say, we should kill the archer, but I guess if we light off bombs, that might do the job too. All right, no reorbanizer. Probably look to go to this shop, so probably gonna save up a lot of money too. But let's upgrade. Actually, let's upgrade Electrum. That might help us get more gold on the way to that shop. Making sure I don't have any relics that are going to give me gold on navigation, you know, navigation inflation, reduce, refuse, recycle, things like that. So refresh gets us a crit. Shoot this again. No, we're removing some pegs off the board, but I kind of want the gold right now. And our orbs are really cooperating by kind of spacing the targeting orbs out. So we are taking a lot of damage now because this thing's built up a lot of, I don't know, it's reflector. What is it called? Rebound. All right, I think we're gonna heal. Let's see, convert. Okay, we want extra crits on the board for sure. I know we're going to a shop. We have a few stops before we get there though. But the extra crits will help with duplication potion. Nothing left on the board to heal for super boots. I don't think I want any of these, so. This could be a little difficult to navigate. We don't miss our shop if we misnavigate, but. Try to save the paintings, but they get targeted once you kill stuff with bombs, and I guess they're just gonna get killed by these bombs too. Oh, okay, so there's Reorganizer. Okay, so I'm going to save money because, like, if Refreshing Punch happens to be in the shop and we can't afford it, that would be devastating. If we misnavigate, we do take the this infection damage, but we have super boots, so we would like to try to heal. It's either a 45 HP heal or 4 damage, so. Oh, my I guess I didn't need the refresh, I just need access to a crit. I got a crit hiding in here. We are putting a good bit of blind on him, though, so hopefully he'll stop hitting us soon. Actually, I should probably say he's putting the blind on himself for hitting us, but... as nice as the super boots healing is, some other form would be nice too. Alright, I'm gonna take a heal, which means we can only afford 1 relic now, but... oh boy, okay. Alright, so no Refreshing Punch. Dodgy Dagger, get us some scaling, which we feel like we need. Won't help us against the wall. Mask of Joy, but we're not really scaling like Spiness or anything at the moment, which... so I think we take Dodgy Dagger. even though it's not going to help against this boss. And then we just probably remove a Pebble. Before I do that, is there another... no, there's another shop right here. We better save our money. Not an ideal fight here. We do have a ton of targeting orbs too, so... Getting the Criticris. Oh, okay, we got Criticris value. Once again, I guess going to the shop, there's a chance. Oh, I guess we don't really need to heal up before this boss. An upgrade should... Oh. There's a chance that we don't get an upgrade because this no guarantee this is a fight. I feel like we're weak heading into this guy, but we are Roundrel. We do have the ability to possibly put a bunch of exploitable on the guy. Cruciball's fleece, I guess, some scaling. All right, let's save our money and go to the left. No, left. Man. It's a shame. All right, well, I guess this gives us a chance to heal up, or not heal up, but upgrade stuff. We're gonna be out of squirrels by the end of this act, though. Let's actually get a couple upgrades. Oh, I hope that's one more fight. I would like to upgrade stuff still. Fight. Come on. No. I don't think we're looking for this. This does no damage currently. I guess if we had some form of scaling, it eventually could. But usually you're looking for multi-ball with this. We do have super boots though. No, okay, let's do it. Guess we don't take the damage. Could help us with scaling here. Oh, do the squirrel? I can't remember if the squirrel balls count. It looks like they do. Alright, let's see if we can get this refresh. Punch go in the half. Alright, let's skip you. Almost, we're doing good. Okay, I think think the weighted chip was a good call. It also opens us up to possibly taking some form of multi-ball here. All right, there's multi-ball. All right, let's take it. No treasure nodes. Enemies will gain 5% of their max health. Second boss fest. We'll do second boss fest. All right, we got QR code eventually. Ballista now. Refresh, refresh. There we go. All right, spread those crits. There we go. Let's make sure we kind of fall off to the right where the possible 2 times damage hole is. Do still have like all of our pebbles. Let's see, do I fire and hit some bombs? Or do I try to refresh? So I was pretty sure I could hit 2. I was hoping to hit 3 to kill off that guy. Alright, another reorganizer. We will take that. We also heal. Where are shops in Act 3? So we can only get 1, it looks like. And they're not till the end, so... Alright, maybe we'll get some pebble removal events. And we have super boots. Gotta remember we have super boots. This is definitely not the best against QR code. We would have to hope to rush it down because they eventually do a lot of damage. But we currently do have pretty poor healing. And if we go to Act 4, this losing so much of our max HP could be devastating. No, I'm gonna try it. I think, I don't think we've seen... We may have seen apple in the shop, but I don't think we've seen, like, wall chicken. Probably not picking up many more orbs for, like, Froggo amulet, but... I hope we don't kill here. I would like to shoot Electrum. Okay. I could have aimed a little worse in made sure I could have hit it, but I didn't. I guess this shop. I'm wondering how scared I am of elites here. Oh, this bad start. Okay, good. That refresh could have been a really tough spot to hit. Let's upgrade it. Evasive maneuver orb. Let's upgrade concentration. And we still have all of these. Ooh, activated. Okay. Crits also refresh the board now. That's fantastic. And like I said, I think we're trying to head over this way to this shop. I don't have anything I want to upgrade now. I guess we could take the forge in case we do come across something new. Let's see, we will take this opportunity to remove. We're not going the way we went, are we? No. Does that... Oh, God. Okay, we at least still have a shop here. Left... Okay, I was just... If we would have missed a shop this act too, I would have been really upset. Trying to litter the board with some crits. Right, these I keep forgetting now that we have the refreshes crit and the crits refresh, so every shot fired below 50% health is a crit. 2 times damage. Let's do Knife's Edge. Alright, let's... Oh, I almost clicked remove all orbs. Could have been bad. It could have been really bad. Critiker's doing work. I actually feel like the 2 concentrations is too much at this point. It's not great for the QR code boss. And I think we have 2 because we got offered an early duplication, and that was the only thing of value that we had at that time, but... Alright, so what do we got here? We got 200 gold. Flying enemies. I mean, we do have flying enemies here. Attacked horizontally, so that would be... I guess that's these guys. We should probably take Grabby Hand to help with the boss. When you evade attack, more crits. Gaining max health increases amount gained by 1, which we're not doing. We have too many orbs right now to consider taking Snowball, I think, but we do remove a Pebble. Let's go straight to this reorganizer. I think we just try to get out of here. Another reorganizer. I will take that. Tax gain -1, +1 for every crit on the board. That's actually super strong because we put a ton of crits on the board. Holy crap. Alien's Rock could be good though too. I think short stack's gonna kind of make this silly. All right, reorganizer, finish him off. All right, we will accept the challenge. Nothing to upgrade. Let's continue. I don't want Leaf the rest for later. I'm afraid that we're not going to refresh the board enough. Although no, it's going to put a ton more refreshes on the board, so it'll start that kind of process a lot quicker. Wandisk Ultimate Greed doesn't really do anything for us here. I mean, Electro Pegnet, it actually kind of messes with some of your shots more, but I think we take that because I'm worried that we're not going to refresh the board quick enough. Although all of our crits going to refresh too. Let's just take this. I think we could see already that we're fairly strong. And I just worry that Leave the Rest for later screws that a little bit. Start duplicating everything, and then everything dies. I was gonna say that could make extraordinary, but we're definitely critting most of these shots anymore. As much as my brain tells me to take the max HP, I almost really want to thin the deck down into the good stuff. Yeah, like the rare relics, I feel like I've never get anything good there. I don't need to upgrade. We could increase max HP by 20 to go up to 75, which still isn't a ton. I mean, I could remove Pebble, and a Concentrication. And then that Or even a Belectrum. Belectrum's not great at this point. Maybe that's what we do. Belectrum. And we could even remove a Concentrication at the shop. I think that's what we do. And then just hope for like a super fast kill here. Alright, Belectrum, you were fun while it lasted, but actually it really wasn't that fun. We didn't do anything crazy with it. Alright, I will take as many reorganizers as I can get my hands on. Extra crit, Spinception. I thought this was the lightning one at first. The lightning slime, I was gonna say it's fell out of place, but yeah, it's just this one for sure. More crits on the board. Okay, it's another reorganizer. All Belusion you gain is doubled. If you lose, but you lose twice as much Belusion when Belusion triggers. Extra crit on the board, extra refresh on the board, automatic crits. I think we're in like a really good shape now. I think just either a removal or just another reorganizer just to kind of get the silliness going. No, I think we just get rid of a Concentrication. Less chance of like a couple things stacking, you know. Although, no, this gives us a little more max HP. I mean, gets us up to 61. Okay, now we can actually take Weave of Fate. It's one of the ones I haven't taken yet, so might as well. Oh wait, why is our removal so cheap? Is that normal? That it like reverts back after you take something? Alright, I think if that's the case, I will remove a Concentrication. Alright, we shouldn't have to worry about the little fires here. Okay, we already made it through the intangible one, which is usually the one that's a pain in the butt. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, let's do pumpkin pie. All right, we might actually I have high hopes for us in this, even though we only have 61 HP. I usually try to aim for like these like little intangible pegs, because like once these black holes come in, they're a lot harder to hit. Yeah, because I think this might fill in next, so it would be really hard to get over there. Okay. Oh, we missed there. Okay. Well, actually chunked in there a ton. I didn't even realize we did so much damage already. Guess I should have, but... I'd really like to take care of these black holes. Okay. The intangible ones would, I think, make this end really quick if we can get that. But... no, we don't even... I don't even think we need to. What, I take damage at the end there. Okay, well, good run. Let's check out the end screen. I have recently become a huge fan of, I know this run wasn't only Criticris. I mean, that was a lot of the damage there at the end with, you know, the duplication potion, both the, you know, crits to trigger or refresh trigger crits and crits trigger refreshes. Those are pretty good. The Cruciball's fleece, I think, made for some big damage near the end, especially when we started littering the board with crits. I actually wish I would have taken a second to check what short stack. I think short stack contributed. We found a lot of good relics today. I really do think that Roundrel is by far the best class for tackling Act 4. Between a lot of the stuff that we saw here, we didn't even mention like the exploitable, you know, like I've had, I think like 999 exploitable on people before, you know, just doing, you know, 100 times extra damage to things, you know, so it's just kind of insane. But hope you enjoyed that run. We'll move on to Spinventor on Cruciball 15 next. And I think after this, I might start not taking the Act 4 challenges because they are becoming difficult. It takes several runs to get through. But I do eventually want to do Cruciball 20 on all the characters, Act 4. So that'll kind of be, I think, where this kind of wraps up before we kind of change directions and start figuring what else we want to do. You know, if we want to do challenge runs, or maybe we'll check out, like, we'll do like boss relic runs. We'll start off with custom runs with the boss relic and kind of figure out how to build around the different boss relics. You know, we can even do multiple runs with each one because there's more than one way to build a character around it. So if you have any thoughts, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.